Hi. Hello, everybody. I hate when chairs do that. There we go. Hello, everyone. Itsy does kiss and full. Mwah. How's everybody? I got my nails done. That's what I did. Got my nails. And I put some sparkles on them, too. Can't really see them that well. But I did. I got my nails done. Oops. It's on my other channel. I can't get close enough here. Okay. So today we are going to do a quick new moon reading for everybody. Well, as quick as possible, I guess. As quick as possible. I'm never prepared for everything, huh? Never that organized for everything. Are we set up? Are we set up right here? Okay. Let me see. All right, guys. Hope everybody got notifications. So the angels today that are here is we got hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael. It says your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Feel their loving blessings. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Okay. And then we have angel therapy. That's what you do here. That's what you get here is angel therapy. That's what I do here. Oh, this light is pretty much shining right on you guys, right? That's not the proper way to have this light either. Oh, well. You know, one day I'll get it all figured out. I was trying to find the things to put on there, and then I was going to do the red light or the blue light, whatever. I was going to do different color lights, but I have to find them. I don't know where I put those things. Yeah, I don't know where I put those things. So I gotta find them first. Anyways, I got distracted again. We got angel therapy. Hey, way up, dude. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and your worries to the angels and allow the angels to take your burdens. And then we have life review. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life. Resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced in your life. And we have relationship harmony. Archangel Rahul, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts will be resolved. For those of you that are like in between relationships and complicated and whatever, complicated relationships and all that stuff. I got my hair done this weekend. My sister did it. Did my hair and I got my nails and I did my eyebrows. And so we got compassion, Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with the respect of all people involved, including yourself. And this light is bugging me. I'm going to turn it off. I want it to be brighter, but it doesn't need to be that bright. All right. So those are the angels that are here with us. And we're going to do, so the new moon in Libra is all about, pleasure, love, compassion, all that good stuff. Like, that's what that energy is. That's Venus. Venus is about loving yourself. You got to love yourself, If you want others to love you, love yourself the way you would want someone else to love you, Give yourself that love. If you don't have a love. All right. Like, do nice things for yourself. Like, get your nails done. If you're a girl, get your nails done. If you're a guy, even get a pedicure. You know what I mean? Your feet need to, our feet are always, we always need our feet. Guys can get pedicures too. Even do your own feet. You know what I mean? Do your own nails. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to write down Aries through Pisces, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorns, Aquas, Aquarius, and Pisces. And then I'll do a collective at the end. If we don't, if the reading doesn't take too long, because I'm going to get a little bit detailed, I'm going to get into the details of it. We'll use this deck right here. And I think And I see, and just as I was looking at the cards, there is someone that wants to apologize that may have broke your heart, and they want to apologize, and they want to talk to you, and they don't want to give up. Yeah, they broke. Yeah, the reason they broke your heart because their heart was broken, so they walked away emotionally. They shut off their emotions because their heart was broken. So that's for somebody out there. The free shuffles. So welcome everyone. Hello, Richard. Hello, everybody. So I will shuffle, and we'll just get we'll just do a little pre-shuffle here, and then we're gonna do a little pre-shuffle with this deck, so we get the clarifications for the readings that will come out. Can you guys see the cards okay? I could I don't want it to fall off. There we go. Oh, there we go. Can you see them better now? You look like fun. If you if you 10 years younger. How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? Hello, Leonardo? Leonardo? I don't know. Did I say it right? I don't know. Okay, let's go Aries. Let's do Aries. Aries is at 6 minutes 56 seconds. 6 minutes and 56 seconds. Oh, I didn't say it right. I'm sorry. Leroy? Is that right? Leroy? This is a moon reading. We're doing a new moon in Libra, which is coming up. We're doing a new moon reading for all the signs. Aries all the way through Pisces for all the zodiac signs. I knew a Leroy once. All right, so we're gonna see what is something that will help Aries for the new moon in Libra. Oh, thank you. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm going to get into the reading now, and you guys can watch and listen. And then in between the signs, I'll say hi to everybody. And then we'll move on to the next sign, okay? So this is Aries. So Aries, oh wow. So the full moon in Libra, find balance. Like we already had the full moon in Libra already, right? Um, and when you had the new moon in Aries is when we had the full moon in Libra. Okay, so now we're having a new moon in Libra. New moons are about manifesting what you want, and full moons are about letting things go. And it seems like Aries, you've done that. You have. It shows me that if you haven't, this is still time to like do that and let go, finding your balance. You know, um, the full moon in Libra is all about finding your balance. And that's what I think you have done. This is like the first card that came out. So that might be the recent past. I might be reading into your recent past or something you're doing right now. And then what you're manifesting is you're going to be talking less, and you're going to be feeling more. You're going to be feeling your emotions more. You're going to be feeling, your feminine emotions more when we have the new moon in Libra. So that's what I see for you. And then full moon in Aquarius, and it says be real with yourself. Like whatever you're feeling, allow yourself to feel that, and then talk about that. Like, and then think about that, feel that, and then talk about that. But it says find your balance between what you're feeling and what you're saying, and being real. And this is also Aquarius energy here. So we have Libra, we have Pisces, oh, we have Aquarius. All right, see, what is this finding your balance in Libra full moon? And have you already done this? What's the story here for Aries? All right, so yeah, you've already done this. Like you're ready. Okay, this is the Knight of Wands is somebody's ready for love. Okay, that's the heart chakra there. That green is the heart chakra. And it says you're ready for love. You're ready for excitement, new ideas, new passionate ideas. You found your balance and you're ready to go. And you're ready to just go full force. This is really something going to happen really fast. You're grounded, you're stable, you have everything you need. You're financially stable. So it shows me here. So what is this talking about? Pisces energy here, talking less and feeling more. That last quarter of the moon in Pisces. So yeah, I really feel you. Maybe that's what you also did, and this is why you are now just being asked to just be your authentic self. So yeah, you really found your masculine emotion. Especially if you're the male, you've really King of Cups here is showing me that you've really balanced your emotions. Whether it's feminine, masculine emotions, you really have logic, kind wisdom now. You're very diplomatic, you're trustworthy, forgiving, and nurturing in your creative endeavors. So you're very nurturing in your creative endeavors, and you're also letting your spirit lead you. You're knowing. So you have really listened to really feel yourself, feel your energy, like feel your emotions. That's what it means when you say feeling yourself. Feel your emotions so that you can really ground your emotions and really not, so you don't always have to hold back and feel like, hold on so tight. Because what is meant for you will always be, right? What's this being real with yourself? Being real with yourself. Be real with yourself. You're very successful. You'll get there. You'll get this. You'll get love. If this is love that you're focused on, just be real. Be your authentic self. That's what is creating this love, this success. Is you being you, Aries. All right? Even if you've been hurt before, even when there's been fights, or even when you're fighting, find a balance. Like even you're not getting along with someone, find what balances you, what will be the fair thing, like what's fair, right? Find a fair thing. That's being real. What is the message here, the final outcome for this message here? You got the Ace, you got the Knight of Wands, you got the King of Cups, and you got the Jupiter energy as well, which is like expansion and with your ideas, your passionate new ideas, being real with yourself, really thinking about what you really want. That Jupiter energy, really thinking about what you want, you'll get it. You'll get exactly what you want, and you have to really put it out there. Talk about it. Okay, you can't hold it all to yourself. All right. Anything else for the Aries here? Oh, that's way too many. I'm not. See, Libra energy came out again, and then we got the King of Swords. We got the Empress. If you know tarot at all, that is really good here. You got this. You're nurturing yourself. You have options, and you can manifest anything you want now. You can manifest anything you want. It's showing me that you're balanced. You know how to be fair, and even if you've been hurt before, you see what's in front of you now because you've healed. That's what I got for you, Aries. You found your balance and you did everything right. All right. So I see it here. All right. Aries, hello. Good night. Goodbye. Keep going. All right. Yeah, keep going. Very nice. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus the Bull, 14. 14. Wow, that's a special number. Maybe it's your special day, Taurus. 14, 14. All right. Remember that number. Maybe resonate with you. All right. Let's see. What do we got for Tauruses? What's going on with Tauruses and new moon in Libra? All right. 2 cards came out. We got the focusing on positivity. That is really nice to hear from Tauruses. You're focusing on the positivity. You're focusing on your positive spiritual side. Also, the Sagittarius energy, which is balance, moderation. So you're focusing on positivity instead of negativity. That is really, really good. That's what I like to see for the Tauruses. You're releasing all your blockages, because your opposite sign is Scorpio. Scorpio is about it's Uranus energy. Uranus energy is about transforming, into a new you, a better you. You may be doing yoga, maybe starting yoga, stretching. That really helps our body to have the best functions that you can have as well. So you're releasing all blockages that has anything that's blocked you in the past, you're releasing it because you now are focusing on the positive. Now positive things are happening for you and you're releasing control. Wow. I'm so proud of you, Tauruses, okay? I know that this is hard for you. I know. I know this is hard for you, okay? This is your sign here as well. And you're releasing control, Taurus. And this is releasing blockages for you. Anything that you may have felt blocked in, and because your positive mindset, your positive thoughts, you releasing control, letting go and letting God. You know what I mean? Letting go and letting God, letting the angels. Be not in control all the time. And you're going to realize that by really just taking care of yourself and releasing any negative things that may attach themselves to you or whatever. Just keep on focusing on a positive. Wow. I don't even know if I have to clarify anything here for you, Tauruses. Even if you need help, ask for help. Get assistance in this situation. Communication is key as well. You may know a Gemini. Okay? So, what is this what Taurus is doing right now? Releasing blockages. Are you releasing blockages and trusting? Yes, you are. You're releasing any blockages that somebody may have had on you. You may have been dealing with someone that may have, like somebody may have. So you're releasing any blockages that you may feel like that is being projected towards you. Like this could be like a Queen of Wands, right? Like somebody that it could also be someone that has like 20-degree Pisces or Aries in their chart, someone with a higher knowing. So I feel like you're releasing control of what happens, and you're giving it to God because then nobody else has power, right? So you're releasing control, and you're maybe following your own confidence, what you're passionate about. And this is, you're determined, you want something, you're going to get it. You're becoming the butterfly, and you're becoming the empress, somebody that's learning to nurture yourself, Taurus. And especially if you're the feminine here, you're really listening to your spiritual side as well. You're listening to your spirit, and you're listening to your feminine energy. And you're really, thinking about what you really want. For Jupiter here. So this is, you're releasing it and you're letting go of control, but you're putting it out there what you want so that only the things that you want will come in. All right. So you are learning to ground yourself. You're learning to ground your emotions. Look at this. This is that Queen of Cups, the feminine, subconscious kindness, empathic, supportive, and counseling or therapy. This could be somebody that could help you as well. Somebody that does things like that. Somebody has a higher knowing. Could be a Gemini, Cancer energy. Somebody that's very emotionally grounded. Somebody that's, this could be somebody you could ask for help and let go of the worries, releasing control. Not everything. We don't have to do everything. Sometimes other people have the right things that we need. What are you being focused on? So I think you focus on positive, working together, working with others, healing the situation, becoming a star, working with your community, working with people, working with other people, learning to collaborate with other people. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Collaborating, partnerships, focusing on efforts, growth, and learning, and maturing, and recognizing that, we don't all have to do it all by ourselves, So you're staying focused on positive and working with others, and working also on your spiritual awakening. Anything else for Tauruses that they may need to know? Yeah, just stay in your good energy, especially if And masculine here too. Like if you're masculine, do the same as the feminine. You know, I feel like you have. So whether you're masculine or feminine here, you may have a community of people that may help you. You may even have a Pisces that helps you. You know, somebody that has like 20-degree Pisces or Aquarius in their chart as well. Somebody that's kind, wise, and very diplomatic, trustworthy, forgiving, nurturing, and creative. So somebody could help you get out of your head, or you could help somebody else get out of their head. Somebody's been in their fear and anxiety. It could be a Gemini. Things will turn around for you as well. If you've been in your head a lot, your things will turn around in your favor. Just, do the positive focus. Release control of things that, only worry about the things that you have control of, and everything else, leave it up to the Most High, right? The Creator. That's what I got for you, Taurus. All right, who's all here still? Let's have a little sip of coffee. And this is about relationship harmony too, and having compassion, healing yourself, reviewing your life. What do you want? What do you not want? No, we all have free will. Hit that like button, everybody. All right, let's go to Geminis. Where's all my Geminis at? 2123, or what? 2133. 2133. So this is basically just some guidance, and this could be things that you're doing or being advised to do, okay? So these readings, whatever comes out, okay? So this is for the new moon in Libra. I am going to go into my channel and delete any videos that are over a year old. So if anybody wants to, check out any of my older videos, you can go do that. And after you watch your video here tonight and do that, I'm going to get rid of some of the old videos because they are just, the views, they don't count. So I'm still not monetized, and I'm trying to get monetized. And if only old videos are being suggested to people, then I'm never going to get there, right? So I got to delete some of the old ones, or at least private them or something. All right, let's go Geminis. What's the good for Geminis for Libra new moon? What's good for Geminis in the Libra new moon? We got forgiveness. We got forgiveness, Gemini. Either you're going to forgive somebody or somebody's going to forgive you. We got double Pisces energy here. Stay in tune with the divine. Stay connected to with your higher power. And so that I feel that forgiveness can happen here, and balance can happen. Make time for self-love, which I've been doing my nails, doing my hair. I have to learn to drink more water too. Okay, so we have forgiveness here, full moon in Pisces. Forgiveness, so you could be forgiving somebody could be forgiving you. Stay in tune with your divine. New moon in Pisces, so we have Pisces Libra energy here. Libra is self-love, and last quarter of the moon in Libra. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We are in the last quarter of the new moon in Libra, so we are doing that self-care, right? Giving it to the universe. And breathe through any tensions, like you're having tensions, Gemini, or in your head a lot. Breathe through it. Breathe through it. Wussa, wussa. No, just kidding. All right, be right back. You're right. All right. See, what is this forgiveness about? What is forgiveness about for Gemini? King of Wands. You may have been, even if you're female Geminis, I know Geminis can be very, dominating, or very, they like to control everything a lot sometimes, right? Geminis are a little bit like that too. So you may either there may be some forgiveness between you and a Scorpio, Sagittarius, or even Pisces, or any of the above, or it doesn't have to be that sign, or it could be you may have been somebody that was, you know, you're a natural born leader, and you may have tried to control everything, right? Because you have faith and you're inspired, but somebody here has been inspired by you, or you've been inspired by someone here. King of Wands, someone that's a leader. So you may be attracting a leader, Gemini. You may be attracting a leader. Maybe there was like something that. Why is the King of Wands here? There's Sagittarius as well. There could be forgiveness about a Sagittarius, either you or a Sagittarius. This is going to this forgiveness, whether it's on your side, Gemini, or the other person's side, this is going to give you a lot of options, okay? And letting the divine judge it as well. So this is going to leave you having a lot of options once you know this. Once you know this, okay? Entrepreneur, magnetic, innovation, faithful, inspired. So you may know somebody like that. This is bringing in a lot of options for you, Scorpio energy again. So endless choices of opportunities, daydreaming, wishful thinking. Okay, so there's there's that Queen of Swords, and then we got Judgment here. Judgment is about reflection and of your inner calling, being forgiven, and bringing awareness. Okay, awakeness and awareness. Somebody's you may be bringing, Gemini. You may be bringing awareness to people, and so this may create some forgiveness for people. Okay, so that's good. All right, what is this? Stay in tune with the divine. Stay in tune with divine and make time for self-care. Stay in tune with the divine and make time for self-care so you can always be independent. You got you. Make sure you have you, Gemini, okay? Make sure you have you and stay in tune with the divine. And I feel like I said self-love and making time for self-love and staying in tune with the divine. If you stay in tune with the divine, there is going to be someone here that's going to be bringing good news. Someone is going to come in. Somebody's very faithful. Could be a younger person, or this could be a brand new start, or somebody just talking about something, or just bringing something to the table here. So goal-oriented, ambitious, loyal, faithful, planner, financial opportunity, manifesting, trustworthy skills are developing. So somebody could be developing some trustworthy skills that you need, or that you need in your life. And they could be coming to talk to you about this, that they're working on something on, working, like learning something new that they can help you with or whatever. So stay in tune with the divine, okay? Yeah, there's a new offer coming in with Gemini. Oh my gosh, Geminis, look. Someone's working on so they can come and help you. So somebody could be learning something that will help you in whatever you're doing. So like a partner, you know what I mean? So stay in tune. Don't give up, right? There is an offer coming in here. A new beginning. This is a career opportunity too. Manifesting abundance and stability, security, and prosperity. And then we have your wish. So there may have been a pause in the middle of it because somebody had to learn some things. So this is the pause for the cause, right? So there's someone that is financially stable that could be making you an offer. This is someone that is abundant, somebody that's wealthy. This person is generous and prosperity. This person is solid investment. This person is someone that is disciplined, and this person is very reliable. All right. So there could be someone that makes you an offer. They may see that you've been left out a lot, and someone's been going back and forth here. They think that you are their Two of Cups here. All right, so somebody really does get you. All right, they've been learning a lot. All right, Gemini. All right, let's go to Cancers. All right, I don't know if the chat stopped. Like I was gonna share it on my other screen, but whenever I set it up on my tablet, it won't show up on my it won't show up on my computer, like on my in my studio. It won't show up until I'm actually live, which is weird. And so I didn't really share it out on both sides on my YouTubes. So I don't know. I don't know. There should be a lot more people in here right now for what I'm doing because there's usually when I'm on my tablet, there's a lot of people that come in when I'm doing this. So I don't know where everybody is. Okay, we're at Cancer is at 30, 34. 30, 34. Hi, sweetheart. Come say hi. Okay, don't wreck the chair. Come say hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. My little lovey doveys. My little lovey doveys, aren't you? My little lovey doveys. Oh, you want my love right now. You're so sweet. Do you want to lay on Mama's lap? Sage hides from her. Look how big she's gotten, eh? She was like my hand size when I got her. Like, she's gotten so big. She's like, "What are you doing? Stop petting me, Mama. Why are you stopping petting me, Mama?" Phoenix loves me. She loves me so much. All right, you gonna lay on my lap? Yeah, you're gonna be my kitty to do readings with. Gonna have to get her a bed. Get her a bed right on my desk, eh? All right, now we're gonna go to Cancers. All right, let's see, and she's gonna want to play. All right, Cancers. What do we have for Cancers for New Moon in Libra? Cancers. New Moon in Libra for Cancers. All right. My sweet baby. Okay, the first card that came up was Capricorn energy. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. So, this Capricorn energy is about responsibility. And when it's asking you to take a reality check, it's like, what is your responsibility? What is not your responsibility, Cancer, right? So, take a reality check of what is yours to carry, what is not yours to carry, Cancer, all right? And then we have push through your feelings of it. Push through your fears. Push through any insecurities. So remember, whatever not is not your burden, that's not yours to carry, let it go. Let it go. If it's not your responsibility and there's nothing you can do about it, then give it to the Most High, right? And it says think it through. New Moon in Gemini. Think it through. So push through your insecurities and then think it through. What's yours to carry? What's not yours to carry? And then don't be afraid to go deep with your emotions about like what you've gone through, whatever. That is all part of healing. All right, that's going deep. And this is Scorpio energy. That's like that Uranus energy, rehabilitation and transformation, right? And it's also very spiritual and also like a lot of people that are going through that, they are going through grief, and grief is basically that Uranus energy, right? That is grief basically. So allow yourself to go deep when it comes to your feelings, all right? You're not, once they're out, they can't make you feel insecure anymore. So think it through. Really think about what it is that you're feeling, right? Because this is all about your emotions, but it's about the emotions that we try to hide deep down in that deep water of emotions. All right, so uh, we're gonna shuffle again. Take a reality check. What is this? What is like full moon Capricorn? Take a reality check. So this talks about like remember who you are. Like, take that reality check. Who are you really, right? You know, when you're offering love, or you wanting love, or you wanting to offer love. We got that Libra Scorpio energy here. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. But Scorpios go deep when it comes to conversating about like feelings and spirit and stuff like that. Scorpios, they go deep when it comes to conversating about that. Once they trust you, right? So this is romantic, charming, graceful, innovative, following your heart and your dreams. So Cancers, you know, go after your dreams. Don't be afraid. Get out of your head. Like it shows me that you have a lot of worry, right? So push through your insecurities. When you're feeling insecure and you feel like you don't know enough, then just push through it and ask God, ask the Creator to help you push through it, right? This is what it shows me. You the sleepless nights and stuff like that. If you can't sleep, this is what I do, and a lot of times I can't sleep. Instead of like not doing anything when I can't sleep and try to go to sleep and I try to lay there, that's gonna make you tired. Find something creative to do, and that'll get you out of your head, right? So here, talk to someone, even call someone that makes you feel good, right? Talk to someone that makes you feel good. There's Scorpio energy, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy here. So you may be going through some depression, anxiety, and fear. How can you get over this? How can you get through this? Fears, Cancers. And how can you think it through without worrying about it? So if you have things that you regret from the past, and you had somebody that, if there needs to be an apology or whatever, then move to calmer waters or move away from people that don't see your love. If this is people that don't see your love, they don't see that you're there, Two of Cups, then move away from them. Doesn't mean that you move away from ever, just mentally move away from them. Don't let them keep you down mentally. If people don't, like, this is the thing, is like, people can really interfere with your thoughts and your emotions if you let them. So then don't let people rent free space in your head, because it's stopping you from your wishes and your dreams. Because when you're worried about somebody else, like I said here, if it's not your responsibility, is it your responsibility or not, right? So make sure you're okay. Tell me more about this? And sometimes people distance themselves as well, as they don't see love. If somebody's grieving, they may not see that you are trying to love them. They don't want to be like, sometimes when people are grieving, they don't want to be loved. They want to be upset, they want to be mad, they want to be angry, they want to be all those things at the beginning, right? So it's all part of grief, right? So you can move your calmer waters. There's two situations here, okay? So if this is grief, then you can move to calmer waters by practicing being practical, being nurturing, being natural born leader, you know, especially if you're the masculine here. Really connect with your fire energy, with your spirit, and having faith in your inspiration. There may have been someone that hurt you, but and really left you self-reflecting, right? Okay, so we've all been tricked. We've all been tricked to our life. That's our lesson, is to how much are we going to let others take from us, get away from, and how many times are we going to take them back? How many times are we going to let those people back in our life to come and take more and destroy more and take more, right? So we learn from it all. So even when people have hurt us, that's what we learn from it. Okay, Cancer? Anything else for Cancer? Yeah, just walk your spiritual path. Get through your changes and come through it. Put an end to the cycle that is so there's an ending of the cycle that is like overwhelming you, and changes are happening. Transformation is happening. All right, you're gonna be okay, Cancer. You have a higher knowing. All right, you can get through this, and you are very spiritual, I see. And you can be very confident if you've been somebody's made you insecure, right? They may have put burdens on you that weren't yours. All right. Now we're gonna move on to Leos. Where's the Leos at? Let me go share this out. Maybe they'll come up now and then. Let me hold on. Let me go share it off because now it'll show up. Now that I'm live, share it out on the other one so that way more people can catch me live. Because it's very boring to only read for certain energies, you know. And yeah, it's free to hit that like button too. So hit that like if you know. I will resonate more with you if you hit that like. The readings will cater more to you. I'm an energy reader. That's what I do. I had to share it on TikTok. And share it on my community tab so people know that I'm here. You believe in compatibility? None of you were telling me what sign you are either, so you should tell me what sign you are. Alright, let's go back and get the readings done. Alright, Leos are going to be at 41.54. 41.54. She didn't stay very long, eh? Libras, Libras. No, not Libras, Leos. Did I say Libras? I meant Leos. Alright, Leos. Alright, what's good for Leos for New Moon Libra? What's good for Leos? What's good for Leos? Know your worth, Libras. Libras. You may be dealing with a Libra for some of you, okay, Leos? I'm sorry, Leos. But Libra, keep that. I said Libras twice now already for you. Leos. Alright, Leos. Trust the universe, Leos. First quarter moon in Aquarius. So that's very, very purple, you know, trust the universe. And then we have know your worth. Think it through, new moon in Gemini. And then we have assistance in this situation, Virgo energy. So let's get into it for Leos. All right, Leos. Where'd everybody go? YouTube, do better. All right, Leos. How do you know, what is this about your worth? Know your worth. Taurus energy as well. Know your worth. Two of Wands. That is saying that the anticipation, whatever you are anticipating, you know, make plans. Don't anticipate, make plans, right? So know your worth. Take your power back. Make plans. Aries energy here. It says anticipation, expectations, planning, decisions overseas or traveling, decision and discovery. So you may be planning on traveling. So know your worth, know how to make a choice, know what you want, your wish, you know, thinking it through, wish come true, blessings, abundant blessings and abundance and achievements, material success as well. Could be, so that Jupiter energy, Pisces energy as well. Sacral chakra, trusting that making plans is good. So what do you need to think through here so you plan And how can you get assistance? What are you thinking about getting assistance in here? Leos, you're thinking about getting assistance here, and you're very burdened about something, Leos. So you may be wanting some help with some burdens that you're carrying here. Thinking it through. New moon in Gemini, you may be thinking about, sharing some of your burdens, communicating about that with someone here. So there's a lot of, you feel like there's a lot of like spiritual responsibility on your head here. Um, you may be a little bit lost in direction here. So assistance in a situation. So you may be like somebody that is, so you may be could get some help here. You may be watching someone, or watching someone here, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Somebody could help you feel more grounded, more stable, and more like mental clarity and fairness and inspired. Somebody that can inspire you more, have more confidence, and communicate seriously with someone here. Somebody that's very chatty, to have a lot of new ideas. So you could get some help from somebody here like that, get assistance. Somebody could have like a moon in Virgo, right? Or somebody that could have Virgo in their chart, right? Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could also be family, Virgo energy here again, Mercury energy, inheritance, family, job, security, fairness, reflection, stability. So you may need some help here with family or something like that. What's this about? What do you need help with here, Leos? What are you burdened about? What do you need help with, Leos? What do you need help with? You need help with happiness, learning how to be happy, happiness, triumph, and festive optimism and success, vitality, fun, and truth. There's fun in truth. That's truth. It's fun telling the truth. This will bring in new offers here as well. So you may be, if you be honest with someone and speak to someone here, they may even be able to help you, assist in whatever you're doing, help you with your, and I feel like this is a lot to do with your spirit. Look at that. Walk your spiritual path. So I feel like there is someone offer coming in with somebody that could help you in your whatever you're burdened about here and help you get through it. Whether it's death, like endings. So things could happen really quickly here. All right. Sure, that's what I got for you, Leos. Trust the universe. The universe sends you people that, can help you. Accept their help. All right, now we're going to go to Virgo. Virgos. All right, 4814. 4814. All right, where's everybody? Where's everybody? Everybody. Everybody. I know I look like a nurse today. I got like a nurse shirt on. A nurse shirt. With a bunch of colors and stuff. But it's the one I picked today. All right, let's go, Virgos. All right, Virgos. What's good for Virgos and New Moon in Libra? What's good for our Virgos, New Moon in Libra? All I ask you guys is when you come in here, bring your good vibes and hit that like and share me out. Tell your friends about me. I'm a healer. I'm an earth angel. I'm a healer. I help people get through grief. I help people get through sadness and losses and stuff, okay? Because I've been there. I know how it feels. All right, Virgo. We got take a breather. So really just allow yourself to breathe. Go swimming. Go, just go do something that makes you feel free. Virgos. Do something that makes you feel free. Stay focused on the positive. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well or a Sagittarius. But stay focused, Virgo. and detox anything that is like, if there's things in your life that are not good for you, detox it. Full moon in Taurus, like letting go of anything that is like not good for you, right? Like detoxation. And then we got take a breather, like detox anything that doesn't make you feel good. If it's not, doesn't make you feel grounded, stable, and focused, and if it takes your focus away from you, to do something that makes you feel light and that makes you feel like you can do anything, right? Let your fears dissolve, right, Virgo? Let your fears dissolve, your emotions. Let them dissolve by letting go of anything that is not good for you, all right? Let's see. What do you need to stay focused on here? How can you stay focused? So if somebody doesn't see you, and that you're a gift from God, or that you're a good person, then rejection is God's protection. Remember that too. So how can you stay focused on the positive? New moon in Sagittarius. So you're feeling overburdened, spiritually overburdened. You may be having a lot of spiritual responsibilities, Virgo. And how can you stay positive when you have so many spiritual responsibilities that are not, that are, you may have toxic people or things around you that are not good for you, but it's like, you're burdened here about it. How can you stay positive? And this is affecting your positive energy by being worried about it. This is throwing you off. Just remember that your ambition and your direction and your willpower and your self-control will bring you success. And self-discipline is focus, helps you to focus on determination and to be determined to do, to really do what you want and really speak about what you want. Okay? So allow those spiritual, Virgos are such analytical people that they are perfectionists, and I could see them being very worried, spiritually worried about a lot of things or people in their life, right? Um, and if this is yourself, you have the discipline to discipline yourself. You have the power to do that, to detox yourself. If it's like, things that you're eating or whatever that you're consuming into your body, you know how to be disciplined and letting that go on yourself and letting it go and doing stuff that will help you let go of things that are not good for you. What will help you to detox from things that are not good for you? And even things like little things like not drinking enough water will throw us off our emotional path or spiritual path. So maybe go near water, go swimming, or do stuff like that. Really. So I said, what will help you to detox your, anything is just like doing self-love too, self-care, and care about your emotions as well. you know um know that your kindness and that you are wise. Your wisdom is kindness. Okay, so kindness is more important than wisdom. And you are very and know that you are very wise and innovative. You're very diplomatic. You are very trustworthy too, and you are very forgiving. You're very nurturing. You're very creative. You have like you may have some creative endeavors that could help you detox like any negative thoughts, or like being too hard on yourself, right? Know that I am stable, I am grounded, and I am love. And the community loves me. The community can benefit from my spirit, my spiritual help, right? So how can you just be more light, feel more light with your emotions? How can Virgos feel more light with their emotions? Remember the good times. Think about the good times that you've had. Think, even in childhood, what were your favorite things to do in childhood, right? So this will bring you happiness. This will help you to really just be more emotionally open and free. And letting go and letting your fears dissolve as well. That's the next card. And then this is going to help you to really go after what you want. So happiness, triumphs, and fresh opportunities, success, vitality, and fun and truth. So telling the truth, and that's when the fun comes. Because, you know, what did you enjoy when you were young, right? The playfulness, the carefree, that side of you need to let that side of you out, Virgo. All right, that's the side that you need to let out, and that's the truth, and that will bring you the truth too. It's letting your child inside of you out, let it out to play. That's what I got for you, Virgos. All right, now we're gonna move on to Libras. Yeah, I'm a kind of a, no, I'm a lone wolf, you know what I mean? I do go on a few panels here and there, but I haven't really been able to do that lately. But I've been just doing my own things. Like with my two channels, it keeps me pretty busy, and I still don't get a lot done. So, you know, it's a little bit harder for people to know where I am at all times because I'm not always out there on the YouTube streets. But the ones that are my true spirit tribe, you know, they're the ones that I've helped and that can be helped by my messages and by my readings. Those people, they gravitate towards me. So all I want is the right people to gravitate that I can help. It feels really awful if you feel like you can't help nobody, right? So even though I don't see anybody in my chat right now, it just made me that maybe certain signs don't need as much help, right? All right, let's go to Libras. 5649. 5649. And after I'm done the readings, there'll all be timestamps so you guys can just go later and go to your timestamp of Aries to Pisces, whatever sign you are. All right, Libras. So first card that came out, Know Your Worth. And we got Taurus energy here. Know your worth, Libra. All right, let's see. All right, Libras. What's good for Libras on their new moon in Libra? Yeah. New moon in Libra for Libras. What is new moon in Libra for Libras bringing? New moon in Libra for Libras. All right, let's see. New moon in Libra for Libras. What's good for Libras for the new moon in Libras? For the Libras. Woo! Yeah, so what's good for you is letting go of any past things that have kept you stagnant, letting go of those way of thinking, like detoxation, you know, the stubbornness, okay? So when I see the Taurus energy, it reminds me of the stubbornness, like in yourself. It doesn't mean, you know, letting go of, like, so detoxing from the stubbornness, letting go of stubbornness, and revealing what needs to be seen by detoxing, talking about it, revealing your emotions to the universe, even giving it to, you know, release it to the, you know, and be happy, Libra. This is your time to be happy, Libra. So you may have already detoxed already. Let's see. You may have already detoxed in the full moon of Libra, which was the new full moon in, I mean, the full moon in Taurus, which was the new moon in, full moon in Taurus is the new moon in Scorpio. So that may be what you're doing right now, is letting go of any stubbornness, or maybe you talk to someone about letting go of stubbornness. Then, you know, when we because stubbornness is holding back from happiness, even taking a reality check, Capricorn energy, right? So what you know, is something your responsibility? Let go of, you know, other people's issues. You know, if you're dealing with a Capricorn Taurus, let them tell you, you know, find your balance between, you know, what is yours, what is your responsibility, and what is not. You know, you gotta you gotta think about yourself too in the new moon. Uh, know that you are loved, Libra. Okay. Know that you are loved because this is your new moon in Libra. And how can you find the balance and know that? Know that you are very loved, and and to maybe there's people around you that need to take a reality check. Maybe there's a Capricorn in your life that needs to take a reality check, and maybe there's a Taurus that needs to be less stubborn, right? Like, that's what, is that your fault? No, it's not your fault. And, if there is a Capricorn that's putting burdens on you, it's not your responsibility. Maybe you got to make them take responsibility for themselves sometimes. I got a lot more to say if this was a personal reading for some people that I know, right? All right, let's see. What is detoxation here for Libra, for the new moon in Libra? What is this about? Saturn, responsibility, and, like, okay, so if you're doing stuff for someone, and you're taking all the burdens about this, then you need to talk about that. So long-term success here, you are persevering, rewards, harvest, planning, results, patience, and hard work. So you're being very patient with someone here. Maybe you're being very patient with people here to have hope for them to be happy, right? Solar plex. But you got to also find your balance. You got to also know that you are loved and that you need to be taken care of too, right? It's not about you just having to take care of others. You need to be taken care of too. So tell me more about reality check here for Libras. Yeah. Reality check is the reality is that you have everything, all the tools that you need, everything that you need in your energy to manifest blessings in your life. We communicate that. Communicate that, Libra. You got all the tools. So be real with yourself. You know, resources are everywhere. Creativity, your desires are manifesting in the arts of communication, of willpower. So as soon as you talk, everything will start manifesting for you. Mercury energy, you need to communicate this. Throat chakra. What do you know? What do you know? Like, what is your knowledge? You're holding back, Libra, eh? Holding back, Libra. What's your knowledge? Talk about, like, conflict that talk about the fights. Speak about this. Don't hold it all to yourself. That's not your burdens, Libras. If there's been fights between, Capricorn, Taurus, or whatever, and you're carrying all the burdens by yourself, talk about that to someone. Talk about that. Because that will put a stop to it. That will put a stop to it, okay? And then you'll be able to celebrate. Celebrate a sense of belonging, harmony, fulfillment, completion, achievements, traveling, imagination, wholesomeness, and unity. So you need to say what you want, okay? If there's you find your balance and talk to someone, because you got everything. All you need to do is speak about it to someone that you trust, all right? What is this balance? How can you find your balance and know that you're loved? That there is someone that loves you. Well, there's lots of people that love you, but there's someone in particular that loves you. Like a Two of Cups kind of love, right? So, we can't go back, right? We can't just think about what happened in the past, just the spilled cups, and we can't stay in this cycle of going back and forth, knowing, not knowing, knowing, not knowing. And we can't think about what happened in the past all the time. This is not going to bring you balance, right? Like, staying in this energy of, like, going back and forth and thinking about the past. You're not, see, I see the Two of Cups, right? And if you keep thinking about the past and what happened in the past, the tower moment that happened in the past, this is what's making you feel hard, find it hard to find the balance and to know that you are loved, okay? But if you're planning something, if you plan something, everything will work out, right? You already know that if you work with others and you talk to others, communicate, collaborate, that, that will be an end of the fighting, okay? You need to communicate, Libra. There's something you need to communicate. What is it that Libra needs to communicate? So that, you don't need to be holding all this to yourself. Libras, what is this? What is this that you need to communicate? Everything that you've learned. And why you haven't taken like the leadership yet on speaking. So everything that you've learned, protective, nurturing, natural born leader, a visionary, entrepreneur, honor, magnetic, and this is you. And you are faithful and you are very inspirational, okay? And so you've learned a lot. You may have like not talked to someone for a long time about a lot of things that you learned, right? This is about like unconditional love, compassion, creativity. Here's your sign. You know that you are loved and you have gold. You're gold. All you need to do is talk about it, right? Because it's hard to do things by yourself. And to think that you're the only one that has to carry burdens and stuff like that. Talk about it. Be honest about everything. I know Libras that, you can trust me. All right, Scorpio, our next 10651. 10651. This has been pretty good today. I don't know. It's like YouTube sends out so many people in chat or whatever that come into chat, and then the chat just stopped. Like, is my chat still working? Everybody came at the beginning and then just took off. And where's my loyal ones? Where's all my loyal people, huh? All right, Scorpios. Let's see. What is the new moon in Libra got for you? New moon in Libra for our beautiful Scorpios. New moon in Libra for Scorpios. We have believe in your good luck, Scorpios. And this is, you may be meditating, really talking to your spirit, really talking to your higher self. Sagittarius energy here. Believe in good luck. What else for Scorpios? Let go of your fear. Let your fears dissolve and go deep. You can do this, Scorpio. You can go deep with your emotions. You might want to find yourself a Gemini to talk to, because Geminis and Scorpios can have really good conversations, because Gemini is very chatty and Scorpios can go very deep with their emotions. Believe me, I know. Believe me, I know. Alright, let's see. Believe in your good luck, Scorpio. What's this good luck? Queen of Wands. You're already walking your spiritual path. You know what you're passionate about as well. If this is like, something that you're confident, you're attractive, you're very passionate, you're independent, you're determination, and you're a social butterfly, Scorpio. So luck is on your side. Sagittarius energy here as well. Aries and Pisces. So big changes are seizing the moment, right? So there's big changes coming up and you're going to be seizing the moment. So we got Aquarius energy and we got Capricorn energy here. It's the heart chakra here. You may make a quick decision on something here because you already know what you're passionate about. You already know you know your spirit. You know yourself. So you know what you want. You know what you want, and you're gonna, I feel, seize the moment here. You're going to be seizing the moment in something here. It could be traveling as well. So yeah, you're going after your happiness, whatever makes you happy. You know what makes you happy already. You already know how to triumph and be independent and all that. So you're gonna be, all it's asking you is now is like any fears that you have about it, let it dissolve. So how can you let your fears dissolve, Scorpio? By knowing that your home is peaceful and that you got everything that you want, and you know you speak it into being, and it appears, right? So like this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing for you, because you already have the Queen of Wands here. You know your spirit. You know your third eye is open. You know, and you can speak about what you want. You already know what you want. What would make you feel like home? You already know that. So really think about what you're just really thinking about what you want. You don't want to make any haste decisions, but you already know what you want and what you're looking for. Two of Cups. So you may have already found your person, and you may just want to towards them. So yeah, so these are the dissolving your fears, letting go of your fears. So don't think that, okay, if you think that this person that feels this way about you, that you're heading towards, they're just gonna hurt you, that's what's gonna happen, all right? So like be very careful of like where you let your fears go. Don't let your fears come along with you. They don't have no room there, right? Scorpio? So go deep. Don't be afraid to go deep. Go deep. Deeper. Ambition and direction and willpower and self-control, success, self-discipline and focus. Determination will get you there, okay? So, yeah, yeah, like, you know what I mean? Just because there's a pause in the moment, don't go thinking negative right away, okay? Just because it doesn't happen exactly how you want, don't think it's going to not happen, okay? Scorpio, right? So keep this kind of personality instead of like, you know, thinking negatively right away, right? We're going to put that one back. We're going to hide that devil right there. So it's just because there's a pause in the moment doesn't mean it's not going to happen, Scorpio, okay? So always keep yourself good. You already know what you want. You are kind, you're wise, you're innovative, you're diplomatic, you're trustworthy, you're forgiving, you're nurturing, you're creative in your endeavors. And don't let the devil fucking don't let the devil judge you, let God judge you, right? Fight for what you want. Don't be left out. Don't be left out. Just because there's a pause in a moment. Alright, Scorpio? Work on your panicles, and if it's not worth it, don't do it. Alright, Sagittarius. 113.29. 113.29. Woosah. Just kidding. Hopefully my nails will last. Hopefully they're nice and strong. They were done at home. I did them, self-done them. Self-done them? That's on my other video, on my other channel. Cast Love for 20. I did it on there. Alright, let's see. Sagittarius. What does the new moon in Libra got for Sagittarius? Know your love, Saggies. Now you are loved, Sagittarius. Alright, so you could be with a Libra as well, but know that you're loved. Alright, so Libra again. Sagittarius and Libra came out with your sign. Alright, so we have keep your heart open and know that you're loved, Sagittarius. Alright, we got double Libra over here. You could be dealing with a Libra. They want you to know that you're loved and to keep your heart open. Don't close your heart off, Sagittarius. Alright, practice gratitude. What are we grateful for? This is the perfect time to think about what you're grateful for, because I actually was going to make a gratitude video. I'm going to make one for this channel, and I'll make one for the other channel. Gratitude. I'll do like a gratitude reading for the collective, like a grateful, whatever the collective is grateful for. Leave your past behind, Saggies. The past is no room for your future. All right? So, because your past probably wasn't very loving to you. And that's why you need to be reminded, Saggy, that you are loved. And to keep your heart open. Because your past has been maybe mean to you, okay? So leave the past behind you. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn too. It doesn't have to be. All right, Saggies, how can you know that you're loved? How will you know you're loved? Hello? Do you need to be smacked in the face with love? You have a person that really loves you, Saggies. Could be a Libra. That's how you know you're loved. How can you keep your heart open even when you're going through pain from the past and letting go of the past? How can you keep your heart open? By remembering the good times. Wow, this is just speaking so clearly. By remembering the good times with this person that loves you. So you don't forget that, who loves you, okay? And keep your heart open, okay? And the reason to keep your heart open and how you can keep your heart open, remembering your past. Nostalgia. The good times. Remember the good times. All right. What is something that you could be grateful for? You could be grateful that you were that you were given a heavy duty, Saggies. That you were given something big to carry. You should be grateful that God, the Creator, trusted you to be a chosen one, to carry a lot of burdens, and to defend people. You may have had it to defend people, but God knew you could do it because you're very resilient. And this is moving you to calmer waters, right? So being grateful that you have the power and the spirit to do this. This is why God gave you this job of carrying some burdens and protecting people. Because you are very responsible. So these duties needed somebody that was very responsible. And you are feeling burdened. You can ask for help when you feel burdened about it. But you're very resilient. Even though you defended all these people, and you may have protected these people spiritually and defended them spiritually. And, God only gives that job to the ones that he knows he can trust. To be grateful for that. And this is helping you to really transcend and letting go of the haters and moving on. And this is helping you to leave your past behind because you carried a lot of burdens for these people or things in the past, right? And you're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your power and you're being open to change now. You don't want to be carrying these burdens anymore, right? You may have been betrayed and disappointed. People may have lied to you, even though you would have defended them. They may have lied to you, right? So that may be the people, the haters that you need to let go of, right? The ones that were not grateful for you, right? So how can Saggies know that there's people that are grateful for them? Because to not forget that you're loved, right? I got a kitty on my lap right now. How can you be reminded not to give up because there's people that are grateful for you? How can you know that there is people that are very grateful for you? The Hierophant could be dealing with a Taurus, or even somebody. This is a religious figure. Conversational, spiritual wisdom, knowledge, sharing, enduring, or education and comfort. So there's someone that's really proud of you. You may have even taught a teacher. Like, you may have even taught somebody that was like very stuck in their ways, You may have taught them even something, right? King of Wands here. You are. You are somebody that's very practical. You are a protector. You're very nurturing. You're a natural born leader. All right. So you know now what is emotionally not fulfilling you, and you know how to walk away from that and walk into your Jupiter energy, and also no place like home. You know what you want to feel and what you don't want to feel, Saggies. So I got for you, Saggies. Ow! Little kitty. she's she's attacking my strings, and she really dug her nails into me right now. We're gonna move on to Capricorns. What are you doing? Lay down. If you're gonna be up here, lay down, okay? Okay, if you're gonna yeah, okay, that's good, girl. Lay down then. All right, we're gonna move on to Capricorns now. You're my little princess. Yeah, you. Oh, she's gonna pull a card. Capricorns are at 121.12. Wow. 121.12. All right. Kitty, gonna help Mama? All right, what do we got for Capricorns? What is the new moon in Libra got for Capricorns? She's like, I don't know what to think about this. New moon Libra's got for Capricorns. She's in training. She's a reader in training here. She's a healer in training. What do we got for Capricorns? Okay. Be open to change, Capricorn. Oh, look at the pink flowers. Pink flowers. Okay. We got Libra energy. We got Cancer energy. Says Pris. So make time for self-love. All right. Libra energy. So make sure you give your burdens to the moon, and give it to the moon now. Last quarter of the full moon. Give it to the moon, and then you'll be ready for the new moon. And push through your insecurities, Capricorn. Anything that you feel you're insecure about, like work on that. Work on your insecurity, and then be open to change, right? Be open for changes. All right. Make time for self-love. All right, Capricorns. Healer. Hope. Have hope. And also, this is that self-love, right? This is the self-care. You may even have people that will support you to help you get through it. A community, people that help you, people that will show you direction, people you can trust and believe in, positive creativity, inspiration, and positive rebirth. So making time for self-love for Capricorns. How can you push through your insecurities and your feelings? Last quarter of Cancer. How can you push through your insecurities? But by knowing that you've learned enough to have faith. To have faith. You know what you need to know. You've learned what you need to learn. Right? You've done a lot of self-reflecting, your introspection, your alignment, your spiritual contemplation, you're receiving and giving guidance to people. You're receiving guidance from people, and you're giving guidance to people. So you're being open to change here. If you're not, it's asking you to be open to change, and just breathe through the tensions. Like if you're very tense, breathe through the tensions of it. Have faith, and have the inner strength, the spiritual strength to overcome things. How can you be more open to change for you, Capricorn? Being more open to change will bring you success, and will bring you new offers, okay? So, this will bring you somebody that is goal-oriented, ambitious, loyal. It could be a friend, could be somebody younger, somebody that's faithful, somebody that likes to plan, financially opportunities here, manifesting trustworthy skills and developing. So you're learning everything you need for the success, victory, achievements. Find your balance. Find your balance and what makes you feel, like home. What makes you feel like that new moon in Libra energy? Love, home, no place like home, right? And you got what it takes, and you have what it takes to succeed in business too. And like, if you want to succeed in business, there is someone here that has ambition to do that. All right, that's what I got for you. Let's go move on to Aquarius. Is at 125.39. 125.39. All right, Aquarius. What is the new moon in Libra got for you, Aquarius? New moon in Libra for Aquarius. New moon in Cancer, it says relax and then go for it, right? So, new moon in Cancer and then new moon in Aries. If you're very excited about something and you've really thought about it, go for it. Attend to the details. So, cross all your I's and dot all your E's. And speak your world into being. Speak your world into being. You got this, Aquarius. Wow. All right. What is this new moon in... You got this, so relax. It's asking you to relax. What do you need to relax about? Your emotions? So what else do you need to relax about here? You need to just relax. Because if you don't relax, you're going to get confused. Your emotions are going to get all confused and you're not going to be able to make a choice. What is this? Okay, so just like I said, there's a lot of things happening, right, in your life right now. A lot of emotion. You may be feeling a lot of different emotions, right? Because nothing's happening right now, and that's because you're in the pause in the moment, right? So use this time right now while you're in the pause for the cause, instead of like really like being confused or like not knowing. Do the relaxation, emotional relaxation, right? Do the relaxation right now. While nothing's happening right now, don't confuse yourself. And allow things to come to the light that are hidden right now for you. And speak your world into being, but also what do you need to go for? What do you need to go for here? What is it that you need to just go for, Aquarius? What do you need to just go for here, Aquarius? New perspective, self-surrender, liberation, solitude, independence, contemplation, spiritual developing, sacrificing for a higher cause. And that just means like so you may be just really seeing things from all aspects, because I see also the 12 here. So all aspects, and I feel like for some of you, this is like something spiritual, something Neptunian energy. Neptune talks about your intuition, and also talks about your intuition and your ideas. Your ideas and your intuition are golden right now. You can speak them into being. Gemini energy. So stay in tune to details. What are the details? What are the details that you need to stay in tune to. But go for it. But what use the details? The details is in the the details is in the fun. So the details are in celebrating and gatherings. That's where the details will come up in friendships as well. The details are attend to the details. That's like going out into the community a little bit more. This is what's bringing in success. Victory, achievements, pride, recognition, improvements, rewards, praises, even love. Jupiter energy is about expansion. How can you speak this what you want into being? How can you speak what you want into being? Aquarius. Whatever you want to do, this is employment. So it's happy employment. Happy employment, apprenticeship, mastering a craft or a talent, a skill, accomplishments, a bit ambition, skill developing. So you may be developing some really spiritual skills and developing some things to make money here. And you feel like sometimes you may feel like you're financially struggling, right? But you are working on your pentacles, but it's saying the details are in being out, not just like being so focused on one thing, not just being so focused on the job, but also be more focused on just being lighthearted, and just having fun, because this is part of it. Having fun with others, talking to others. That's how a community like this gets built, like especially a spiritual community. If you want to help others heal and become a healer, you got it. You already are the Empress. You are the Empress here. That's what I got for you. And last but not least, we're going to do Pisces. This is a little bit longer of a message because this is a very important reading. Is like a Libra reading. It's always about love and the family and, and all that good stuff. The fall festival stuff, right? Let's see. All right. Pisces is next. We're going to go 132:44. 132:44. Wow, we made it through, guys, in only an hour and 30 some odd minutes. All right. Not too bad today. Not too bad. All right, let's see. I couldn't just put like my nails on and makeup on and not come on here and do a reading for you guys. Let's see. What do we got for Pisces coming up in Libra New Moon? Okay, cool your jets, Pisces. And we have cool your emotions. I always say cool your jets, but it's cool your emotions. It does say that in some other cards. But cool your emotions. Don't be like aggressive, Pisces. Be open with your heart. And be open to change. Be open for changes in your life. Unleash your inner kindness self, Pisces. So be open to change. Aquarius energy here. Be open to change with the community. And unleash your inner kindness with the community as well. And keep your heart open. Libra energy with this new moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. And don't be so hasty. All right. Don't be so quick to jump to conclusions either. All right, Pisces. Let's see. What is cooling your jets talking about? What's cooling your jets? I meant your emotions. What is cooling your emotions? Aw. So really think about when you want to talk to somebody like that you really love or whatever, right? And well, then tell them the truth. You know, you may want to jump, you may want to like tell somebody something really quickly, but really think about really think about it, right? Before you speak, right? Think before you speak. Rest and relaxation, contemplate, peace, con- uh, contemplation and recognition, rejoicing and security. So we have like unified love, attraction, mate, attraction, relationship, partnership, romantic endeavor, sharing, and understanding. So you have somebody very caring and understanding. Could be Cancer as well. Could be a Libra. It doesn't have to be. But it's asking you to really think about like your like don't just jump into everything, right? Don't just jump into everything. If you want to tell somebody the truth or something here, you may know something here, new opportunity. You may be very excited about it, right? But really think about it first before you jump in. Make a sound decision, right? Make sure you know the truth so you can make a sound decision about something here. So keeping your heart open. All right. Keeping your heart open, Pisces. There's options, okay? Keeping your heart open. Endless choices. So there is someone here that wants to come in. And if this is love, this is someone here that is very consistency, peaceful, reliable, affectionate, practical, and strong-willed. This person is strong-willed. They have a determination. This is someone that likes to be fair, that likes to be justice. This could be also this could also be your soulmate that could be coming in for you. Venus energy here. This is also in the moon of new moon in Libra energy here. This is the 11, the divine counterpart 11, soulmates and upright justice here. So this is someone that's fair and also someone that has faith. A person that has faith. This person may have really like there could be someone here that may have caused the tower moment here. Could be an Aries or it could be you. Somebody could have been a little bit overconfident and they may have like had some conflict or disappointments, trickery. So they're coming to tell you the truth, or you're coming to tell somebody the truth here about somebody being, about this new offer and about somebody maybe been in the, like, this is a new offer, but okay, what is this about? Who was being not? So okay, so there may have been someone in the past, maybe maybe somebody come a long way. In the past, they may have been angry all the time or fighting or whatever, but they may have overcome that by keeping the inner strength here and really listening to their spirit. So this is a new offer here. Okay. Pisces, I feel like get out of your head, don't overthink things, but don't jump to conclusions, but go talk to someone. If you want to tell somebody about what happened in the past, the fight that happened, or whatever, the lies and the trickery and all that shit that happened, whatever, just tell the person. Just tell the person. Talk about it. Okay? Think about it, then talk about it. What hurt and everything. Tell the truth. All right, Pisces? Everything. All right? Keep your heart open too. Be open to change. And forgiveness. All right? That's what I got for you, Pisces, and everybody. All right? So, I don't know. Should I do a quick collective? I don't know if I should or not. Maybe I should. Let's just do it. 139.29. 139.29. That's for the collective. These are healers. This is readers, healers, and other light workers or people that are, spiritually fit. All right, let's see. This is for the collective. What is coming in for the beautiful collective? Be humble. All right, so you may have humbled somebody. All right, could be in Leo. Says be humble. All right, collective. I know we like to go deep, collective. I know we like to go deep with our emotions. You may humble somebody here. Could be a Leo, Virgo. Leo, Scorpio. You may humble somebody here. Or Libra. Know that you're loved. So, we have be humble and kind, right? There's a song by Ellen Jackson, I think. Be humble and kind. Go deep with your emotions. Allow your emotions to come out and talk about what hurt you, what you've gone through, transformations you've gone through, lakes and rivers and all that you've overcome. All right, and how you stayed humble, how you stayed kind, what did you do to stay kind, to stay humble, all this shit being thrown to you, right? Well, we love to go deep and we love to figure everything out. So, when you were going through this transformation, this really huge lake of waters, how did you get through it? Knowing that you were loved. That's how. That's how you get through it, is knowing that you always are loved. Even when we don't feel it, we're still loved. Right? And then stay in tune to the divine. That's how we know. That's how we can stay humble. The collective could have a reason every day to bitch somebody out. Like, seriously. And for us collective to stay humble and kind, we have to know that there's someone else that loves us and is kind to us all the time. And this is the divine. This is the creator, right? If the creator didn't give us the positive energy to say to trust our spirit, so we could be humble and kind to others that may not deserve it. So this is like going deep and going through everything that you've gone through helps you to be grateful for how far you've come. And I used to have a Native American friend that's passed away now, that she used to tell me that whenever I was down, and she was one of my spiritual teachers too, and whenever I was down, she would say, look how far you've come. Look at what all the things you've gone through already. And she helped me go deep. She was Scorpio. So practice, this is helping you to practice being grateful, is when you know what you've already gone through and how much less you had, if it's about like your material needs and all that, how much less you have already like dealt with in the past, and how much more you have now, and what you have now, how far you've come, even spiritually, emotionally, physically, right? Sagittarius energy here. Being grateful for being able to go so deep with your emotions and having been able to go through that and becoming a survivor. And embracing the flow of life. Gemini energy here. Knowing that you are loved and embracing the flow of life. That there's always, what goes around comes around. That's what I believe. And that's why I can stay, that's why I can stay humble and kind to others, because I always know. And sometimes I feel sad for people that do mean things and evil things to others, because what goes around comes around. And I know this. And that just reminds me to, like, when you want to get somebody back, or if you want to be vengeful to someone because they did something to you and not do it, you have to trust that the divine will take care of it. What goes around comes around. And embrace the flow of life and reveal what needs to be seen. So you're revealing, you may be, they say, a catalyst. A catalyst is someone that triggers others to heal, triggers others to know what's been bothering them, that has been deep down, and that's now come to the surface. And this is bringing people peace and relaxation, revealing what needs to be seen and what needs to be healed. There's amethyst there. Finding your balance and taking less and feeling more. That's how you got through it. So let's get a clarifications for the collective here. And you had compassion. You cared about others. That's why you're here, and that's why you're a chosen one. Because you stick, your boss is God, our savior. All right, see, what is a humble, how have you stayed humble, collective? How have you stayed humble and stayed connected to the Most High? How have you stayed humble, and how has this helped you? So how have you stayed humble when you couldn't make a decision? You just stayed in the middle. You stayed neutral. You stayed neutral. When you couldn't, pick a side, you stayed neutral. That's why and you just kept on focusing on your own pentacles. You stayed focused on your own self, right? You're not worried about anybody else there. You focus on yourself. That's how you do it. That's how you stay. Because the more we worried about others, the more we get into other people's lives, the more we have trauma in our life, right? So if it's not my business, I don't need to be there. And so you've been focusing collective, you've been focusing on your own self, and when you can't really help, you've just been staying mutual, staying balanced. If there's stalemates, you just stayed in the middle, right? And you just did your own thing. How has this the third eye, this third eye here, Libra energy, maybe. So even when you didn't know something was going to happen, you still well, there's always a chance. There's always a chance, right? That's kept you stayed humble and believing in the Most High. And this is finally going to be coming in for you, a new start, because you stood the test of time, Gemini. You stood the test of time. When you were being tested. So now the new beginning is coming in. This could be a career opportunity. Resources are manifesting for you. Abundance is manifesting for you. Stability, security, prosperity. It's all happening for you, collective, because you stayed in your integrity. And you had a lot of deep emotions that you had to deal with. You went deep. You've gone through the being breadcrumbed and people being so unfair. You've gone deep. People may have been, you've been very generous with your energy, and now people are going to start giving and receiving again. People are going to start giving back because you go deep. When it comes to love, you're deep as well. So Taurus energy here, love, and then we have generosity, sharing, wealth, giving and receiving, prosperity, financial support, and stability. So because you're willing to open your heart and be raw with your heart, things are happening for you. Look, the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. You are manifesting your destiny. You're practicing gratitude and you're manifesting your destiny here. A new love, a new moon in Libra brings you love, knowing that you're loved, that people love you. Collective, people really do love you. And because you embrace everything in your life, whatever you go through, you embrace the flow of life, right? You've gone through endings, painful endings, really spiritually transformed. Collective, you have spiritually transformed. Even the days that you don't feel good or whatever, you know that you still loved. And you stay grateful. And as long as we stay grateful and we don't let our energy turn negative, then not negative things will happen. So big changes are seizing the moment. There's accomplishments, determination, and ambition. So your ambition, people love your ambition too, collective. People love how ambitious you are. You don't let nothing stop you. You want something, you go after it. How are you embracing life? The flow of life. How are you embracing the flow of life, collective? Yeah, you even though, you've gone through it all, like people wouldn't know. People wouldn't even know. You embrace the flow of life, and this is bringing you your wish, your happiness, your fulfillment. You're feeling safe. You feeling happy, recharged. Your dreams are coming true. You are emotionally grounded. In the past, you may have not been emotionally grounded. You may have been somebody that was very emotionally overwhelmed all the time, right? You have learned to step into your power and carry the burdens that you needed to carry. And that was spiritual burdens, and God gave them to you because He knew you could triumph and you could do this. That's why God gave you these burdens, because He knew you could do this. How can you reveal what needs to be seen, collective? How can you reveal what needs to be seen? How can you reveal what needs to be seen, collective? What's this talking about? So this is healing energy, because this is the amethyst. See the amethyst? Very beautiful. I want to go to Thunder Bay, but I guess it's like a 8 or 14-hour drive. No, it's like a 16-hour drive from where I live. So I definitely need a vehicle. Maybe I should rent one. Should I rent a vehicle? Maybe I should go with some other people. I don't want to go by myself. So we should rent a vehicle and go, huh? So let's see, one more. Hello, my beautiful friend. After like nobody coming in for like the whole chat, we're doing collective right now. So, okay, so what needs to be seen? What are you revealing that needs to be seen, collective? Okay, so you calling out somebody that really wants you, that's really horny for you, and they're just holding back. You're calling their bluff, Gemini, collective. This could be triggering somebody to come in here. You could be triggering somebody to come in, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Somebody that's may have been holding back. Or someone's really trying to have, that's what you revealing that needs to be seen is that someone's really trying to control themselves around you. Someone is really trying to control themselves around you. This is like the horny card. So you're calling somebody out for, yeah, they do really want to have a new start with you, but they're holding themselves back. They're really trying to control themselves. They're having a hard time controlling themselves, okay? Around you, collective. All right? They're ready to fight for you, all right? They're ready to fight for you and protect you. They want to be more protective. If this happened to you, they want to protect you from that, from not being hurt again like that. So, whoever wants to come in, collective, they want to protect you from being hurt again. And they want to give you some love. Hello, it's Andrea. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in forever, girl. Nice to see you. She was one of my first customers in real life, like at a market once. I did it. That's you, right? I think that's the same Andrea. But I did a reading years ago, 7 years ago to be exact. I did it at a festival, and she was my one and only customer at that place. Yes, spiritual sister and family, sending positive vibes and positive energy for the chat. Thank you. And my beautiful spiritual sister and family. Thank you so much. I'm good. That's good. I'm good too. I'm good. A lot of things have changed since since I did a reading for you, you know what I mean? Like a long time ago. But I think I've done a reading after that. But anyways, a lot of things have changed. I live alone now. I got two kittens. My dog has passed away last April. My dog passed away. We had a hard journey for a year. Really hard journey. She was sick. Did you see something going by? Pew, like that? I just saw that. But anyways, good to see you. And I will be doing panels again soon. So if anybody wants to come on panel, like I'm getting some people together that want to go on a panel and just really just talk and stuff and hang out and stuff that we haven't done for a while. But I'm just waiting for my ordering my new batteries for my camera because my camera almost blew up because the batteries expanded in there. So I ordered the wrong batteries twice from Amazon and I had to wait for the post office to open before I could send those back so I can order the right ones. And I still trying to figure out which ones are the right ones. The first set was too big and the second set was too small. So I'm like the three little bears. I need the one right in between that. All right. Thanks for being here, girl. You have a lot going on in my life too. Yeah. Are you still an hour away from me? Or are you farther? Like, I don't even have a vehicle anymore. I had to get rid of my car because it was falling apart and rust. Like, it was rusting. And then that could have been fixed, but also the steering column was getting worse. The steering was getting really bad. And I didn't want to, like, end up, like, in an accident. You're in Chicago? Were you in Canada? I must be talking about a different Andrea. Because I met one once. I think the last time you come into my chat, I thought you were her, somebody I met in real life. But anyways, yeah, I've known you. I remember you coming into my chat before too. Oh, you were in Indiana. Anyways, all the same, like it's nice to see people that known me for a while. It's always nice to see people that have known me for a while, whether on YouTube or in real life. YouTube is my real life now. Like, I don't really see people other than my family in real life. I don't really see nobody. Like, I live in a small hick town, and I'm still trying to find a computer guy, somebody that can come to my house, do house call, and help me with my computer and make sure everything is kosher. Get my computer checked out and everything. So I got to do that yet. So it's hard to find around here, but I'm manifesting it. Anyways, thank you so much, beautifuls. See you guys later, maybe tomorrow, right? I'm trying to come on here more often. All right, bye.